That was one of the most elegant dances I've ever seen. And the bond and love between Krishna and Radha is so pure.
I agree. It's so nice to see everything finally coming together. All the different characteristics of devotion fitting into the different yugas is making so much sense.
You have all grown through these journeys, gaining a deeper understanding of devotion and love. Now you will see how Kali Yoga is.
But Krishna, do we have to go back to Kali Yuga? It's so peaceful here.
Please, Krishna, please, let us not go back to Kali Yuga. Isn't this Yuga much better than going to Kali Yuga?
The lessons you've learned are universal and can be applied anywhere. The essence of devotion and love transcends time and place.
So, Krishna, are you saying it's not about where we are, but how we live and what we hold in our hearts?
Can we make a difference in Kali Yuga by holding on to these values?
Exactly. Now return to Kali Yuga with this knowledge and spread the light of devotion and love.
Whoa, this looks so different compared to the Kali Yuga that we came from.
This seems like such a positive transformation.
Now you will learn about Sakshi Gopal, a tale of unwavering devotion and divine intervention.
Hare Krishna, everyone. You might be wondering what a deity is. Is it a stone from which the Lord accepts our services? Or is it a form made by a sculptor? So, what is it? Let's resolve this mystery of the deity. Once, there were two Brahmanas, one elderly and the other young, who were inhabitants of a place known as Vidyanagar. After touring many places of pilgrimage, the two Brahmanas finally reached Vrindavan. The elderly Brahman was very satisfied with the service of the young Brahman, and he wanted to offer him his youngest daughter in marriage. The young Brahman received the promise of his elder before the Gopal deity of Vrindavan. Thus, the Gopal deity acted as a witness. When the two Brahmanas returned to Vidyanagar, the younger Brahman raised the question of marriage. But the elderly Brahman, due to obligations to his friends and wife, answered that he could not remember his promise. And then the elderly Brahman called for the panchayat. Let me take you to the panchayat and see what they are going to decide now.
Attention, attention, attention. All residents of Vidyanagar, please be informed about the panchayat hearing which is going to happen today. So all residents of Vidyanagar are requested and ordered from the panchayat to be present there for the hearing to resolve the dispute between young Brahmin Madhav and old Brahmin Vankit Bhatta.
We would like to welcome all the guests present here. On one side, we have young Brahman Madhav, who has called for this panchayat. And on the other side, we have our old Brahmana Venkat Bhatta with his family coming before us to get this dispute resolved.
Before moving ahead, I would like to get your permission to go ahead.
Proceed.
Let's begin the proceeding.
With humble obeisances to the respected gathering, I, Madhav, would like to plead to the Panchayat. A few days ago, I and this old Brahman went on a pilgrimage to Vrindavan in the temple of Gopalji, and there this Brahman gave me a promise that he is going to give his daughter in marriage to me. Now he seems to be going back on his words, so my request to the Panchayat is, can you please settle this issue?
O Venkat Bhatta, if you have already given your words to this young Brahmin and promised to give your daughter in marriage to him, now why are you not fulfilling your promise?
Oh, all the villagers, I do not remember anything. My dear sir, I will reveal to you the actual story, as my father was traveling to the holy places and carrying so much money with him. After knowing this Madhav cheated my father and was trying to blackmail my father.
My husband is an old man, and he's very innocent. It seems that this young Brahmana had something against him.
You all assembled here are gentlemen. You judge that my dear sister is befitting to offer him in marriage?
I am sure that my husband won't do anything to spoil our reputation by marrying our dear daughter to this poor Brahmana.
Oh, great assembly, I cannot even imagine doing this kind of act. Even in my dreams, this Brahman is speaking lies and trying to accuse me for what I have not done. Please settle this issue. If required, I will go personally to Sri Vrindavan Dham and bring Gopalji here to prove my statement, whether I'm speaking the right thing or not.
Yes, if you bring Gopal here, I will give my daughter to you. My dear sir, if the same Gopal from the Vrindavan comes here to be a witness, even I am ready to give my dear sister in marriage to him.
I request to all the great assembly, please keep it in the writing so that the Brahmana may not later change his words. Sarpanchi, please take a signature on the writing note.
The young Brahman wants to protect the dharma of the old Brahman, and on the strength of the pity of old Brahman, the young Brahman decides to go to Vrindavan and bring Gopalji as a witness. Thus, it was a rumor in the village whether Gopal will really come or not. Some were saying that Gopal is Bhaktavatsal, he will come, and another class is saying, how can a deity come? How can a stone walk? There was an uproar in the village. Thus, the young Brahman Madhav walked until he reached Vrindavan in the temple of Lord Gopal.
Gopal, 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 you are the same Paramatma in the heart of all living entities. So you know the inner intense desire of every living entity. Oh Gopal, you very well know I have come a very long way from the city of Vidyanagar for the purpose of protecting the dharma of the elderly Brahman Venkat Bhatta. If his words go in vain, the dharma will perish. Oh Gopal, you have been a witness to the incident where the old Brahmana promised to give his daughter in marriage to me, though I don't have such desire. My earnest request at your lotus feet, please my lord, please come with me and become a witness to this incident. Please, my dear Gopal.
My dear Brahmana, go back to your home and call a meeting with all.
In that meeting, just try to remember me. I shall certainly appear there, and at that time I shall protect the Dharma.
Oh Gopal, even if you come in the Chaturbuja Murti form, the four-handed form, people may not believe it's you unless you come in the self-same form. You come as Gopal, please come in the same form.
My dear Brahmana, just listen to me. I have never heard of a deity walking from one place to another.
You are not merely a statue. You are not made of stone, wood, or metal. You are the supreme personality of Godhead, the son of Nanda Maharaj. Will you not show your omnipotence in the form of walking to protect the Dharma of the elderly Brahmin who is your great devotee? Oh Lord, this is a request from the poor servant of yours.
Oh dear Brahmana, I am completely convinced by your faith and devotion, but I have never heard of a deity walking.
That is true, but how is it that you are talking to me, although you are a deity?
My dear Brahmana, just listen to me. I shall walk behind you, and in this way I shall go with you. Do not try to see me by turning around. As soon as you see me, I shall remain stationary in that very place. You will know that I'm walking behind you by the sound of my ankle bells. Cook 1 kilo of rice daily and offer it. I shall eat that rice and follow behind you.
Finally, they reached the outskirts of the town of Vidyanagar, and the young Brahman could no longer hear the ankle bells of the Lord.
Is the Lord really walking behind me? I can no longer hear the ankle bells. We have almost reached the city of Vidyanagar. Let me see if the Lord is coming from behind. Oh Lord, I cannot hear your ankle bells.
Oh my dear Brahmana, you can go home. I shall stay here. I shall not leave.
Yes, my Lord, as you desire.
The young Brahman then went to the town and informed all the people about Gopal's arrival. Hearing this, the people were struck with wonder. All the townspeople went to see the witness Gopal, and when they saw the Lord actually standing there, they all offered their respectful obeisances. When the people arrived, they were very pleased to see the beauty of Gopal, and when they heard that he had actually walked there, they were all surprised. Then the elderly Brahman, being very pleased, came forward and offered his obeisances in front of Lord Gopal.
Gopal, my dear Lord Gopal, you saved me, you saved my Dharma, you saved me from a terrible sin, Gopal. I promise that when you come here, I will give my daughter to this young Brahman.
My dear residents of Vidyanagar, I am the witness of the fact that Venkat Bhatt has given his daughter in charity to Madhav. Please accept my proposal.
O Lord, I fulfill this promise and I will give my daughter to this young Brahmana. Gopal Bhagwan ki jai!
I am very much pleased by the truthfulness of the Brahmanas, so I request you to ask for a benediction.
Oh Lord, we want only one benediction. Now you don't go anywhere. You just be here and give your beautiful darshan to everyone. Sakshi Gopal Bhagavan ki jai.
Thus, Sakshi Gopal stayed in Vidyanagar and accepted the service for a long time from both the Brahmanas, and eventually the duty was transferred from Vidyanagar to the kingdom of King Purushottam Dev from Sri Jagannath Puri. And finally, to this present day, the deity of Sri Gopal is present in a place known as Sri Purushottama Kshetra, Jagannath Puri. So all the devotees can still look and take his beautiful darshan. Sakshi Gopal Bhagavan ki jai.
Krishna Govind Govind Gopal Nandlal Krishna Govind Govind Gopal Nandlal Hey Gopal Nandlal Gopal Nandlal Gopal Nandlal Hey Gopal Nandlal Krishna Govind Govind Gopal Nandlal Krishna Govind Govind Gopal Nandlal Hey Gopal Nandlal Hey Gopal Nandlal Hey Gopal.
Thank you, Sakshi Gopal, and all the devotees. Please wait there, and all the moms, please wait there. Sriram, please wait there. All the participants' parents, please come, show us your face. We want to congratulate you. Hare Krishna. Please come quickly. Thank you. Yes, look at the happy faces of moms, proud moms. Thank you. Actually, the entire GitaWise program is actually run by the moms of GitaWise, because without their support, without their hard work, in fact, they're more enthusiastic than their kids, and they push their kids, they encourage their kids, they do positive reinforcement and make sure that the kids participate in all these dramas. So thank you so much, all the moms. And of course, dads too. Thank you once again, this team. Congratulations. Hare Krishna.